Welcome to Sage-Based Wisdom. I'm Jana Schmieding.
I'm Brian Bahe.
And we're podcasting to you from the sacred homelands of Alfred Coffee.
Today, we'll be giving you, our listeners, some advice cultivated indigenously from our backgrounds in subplots.
And submarine sandwiches. If you are a frequent listener and you want even more of us in your life, we love that for you and for us. Please consider becoming an official Wise Ass member. We have a new subscription service. For $5 a month, you can be an official Wise Ass and get more weekly content and more monthly content, interactive content from us. I hate the word content.
Scintillating photos.
Scintillating photos is what
me.
Brian's offering as a part of the Wise Ass membership. So look out for that. Go to
sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com.
Good job, Bri. We have a special guest. He was a writer on Rutherford Falls. You can see him voicing the son of John Redcorn on King of the Hill reboot on Hulu? Fox Hulu. Give it up for Tai Leclaire. I'm using his full name.
Damn.
Beautiful. You give it an air of like Italian restaurant.
It's
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like a jolly jingle.
Jolly jingle.
Wow. I've heard testosterone, and that's always been
Testosterone.
Testosterone is my favorite.
Testosterone Leclaire. How's it going?
It's another day. It's another. It's Sunday, right? It
is a Sunday today.
It's Sunday. It's okay. You know, I might get a dresser. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's cool.
That's what's going on right now. There's truly the industry's dead. And there's not I would love to regale you with stories, but no, lately it's been like, should I get a dresser or not? And that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you need a dresser.
Sometimes you need a dresser.
Yeah, where are your clothes now if they're not in a dresser?
They're in a bunch of foldable bins on a wire thing inside a closet. And I think it's time for a dresser. Yeah.
And you kind of sort of just moved recently,
Yes.
which also Brian just moved. How's it going?
Parallel lives.
Parallel lives, because Brian, I found out, moved basically next to my old apartment.
I know, and now I'm like, should I have moved into your apartment?
I think so, because you know all my neighbors.
I know your neighbor, and I'm trying to actively hook up with your neighbor.
He's great. He's
You
great.
fucked up, bro.
You
know what? This is you not reaching out to people
the
and
gym
saying,
that I
help
go,
me find
our
a good
gym.
apartment.
He's always there. He's one of those gay muscle gays.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You probably
okay.
would.
You're trying to hook up with a muscle gay?
Yeah, but he's less of a muscle gay and more of a, would you call it, a adult film?
Yes. He's a
Actor?
former adult film star.
I don't think he's former.
Current?
Former
He's
in a
kind
way
of
where it's
current.
like, I feel like adult star, it's like the professional circuit, then there's like the Twitter circuit. And I think he's
Right.
moved to like the Twitter circuit.
for sure.
Hold on, baby. I'm sorry. Have you watched his porn?
Of course.
Oh my God. You've busted to this guy's porn and you're trying to hook up with him?
Absolutely.
Oh my
That's what LA's for.
God.
That's why
Los
we're
Angeles.
Oh my God, it is?
It's so funny though, because we came across him while we were watching this documentary. It's straight up this documentary on like sex workers, and it was about like people during COVID. And then at one point they start interviewing
Sex workers during COVID, a documentary? Where
It's like-
can I find it?
World of Wonder. It was a wow production.
Oh my God, I'm learning
but it
so
was
much.
But we started watching it and we're like, hey, that looks like our building. And then we're like, oh, is that? And it was like, and then we discovered what he does. And then we immediately went to Twitter, saw it. And the only thing that bothered us was that not that he films in the apartment directly below us that has the same exact layout as our house. I was so upset that he had nicer floors. His floors were so nice.
It's that porn money, baby.
It's that like I don't want the gray step and repeat. And he had this like lovely floors, and I was like, that's what I need.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
But this is kind of what I feel like has damaged our relationship, which is that you said that you would introduce me.
Yeah, when you come over. Did you come over?
No.
Of course you didn't.
A plus B
What
equals
would
C.
have been? What would that have been like? I'm like, okay, I'm coming over. We go downstairs, knock on his door.
It'd be a little bit of that, yeah. I feel like I'd try to
Okay.
coincide. I'd be like, hey, come upstairs. We're having some drinks and I have some friends over. It'd be that kind of situation.
You can, exactly. You
Yeah.
all you have to do is be
What
like,
if-
hey, I'm having a couple friends over. You should come too.
Yeah, we invite them up all the time.
What if we?
Absolutely.
What if
we have a little porno in our home.
Yeah.
And then what
and-
if we hit it off? Would you have left us or would you have stayed?
I would have stayed in my home and I would have kicked you out.
No. What if we were like already getting into it?
Into it? Well,
What is happening right
here's
now?
the thing.
You
it's
would
a really,
never.
It's a really small apartment. I would know, and he
It's not
has
that
his
small.
entire space downstairs that is
All
the same
right.
exact layout as ours.
Okay.
Where you could spread out and really have a good time.
And he has all the tools and the
Yes.
and the
Would you guys?
the widgets,
Would you guys?
porn widgets.
Would you guys fuck on camera for public consumption?
If it were for a good cause, absolutely.
Whoa.
If it were for a good cause, and no good causes are asking for my porn,
What is that? So it kind
their
of like
loss.
kind of like the NAACP is like have sex for us.
Yes, we can only basically have better voting rights. Like we can pass the Native Voting Rights Act.
Yeah.
The Native Voting Rights Act is a very important act that like we need desperately, and it's never going to happen under this administration. But basically, it makes it so that like Native people can vote more easily, especially the ones out on like those big, massive like the Navajo Nation, like the deep res. They have a really hard time
Chinle.
voting and having access to voting. Period. But if the politicians, if sort of and I'm calling on you, Peggy Flanagan, Sharice Davids, if you need help in this mission of making voting a more fair activity for Native people, and you
Yeah.
need somebody to sort of do porn
Yeah.
in order to raise money to campaign.
Yeah.
I don't know what porn would do, but
I
if
think
it
it's
was,
just like you pay to watch, so it
fundraises.
raises.
I don't know if I could probably get really creative and create porn that sort of raises awareness about voting rights.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
yeah, so when does the awareness happen in the film?
I think probably like
it scrolls at the bottom.
it could scroll at the bottom, or I could be sort of getting railed by a
Yeah.
man or a woman wearing a strap on, and it's like I'm like, oh, Native people need to be able to vote. Here's why we can't.
I was hoping you were gonna do like now how did I get here? Like the music stops, everything stops. You do like a to camera sort of like.
It's like a deep narrative PSA.
I think
Yeah.
people would fast forward though.
no, it'd be kind
I
of great
would.
because you have to do it at like the most like peak moments.
Or I could just sit there straight face and be giving a very educational PSA while somebody's going down on me. So you just see like a head going up and down, like sort of munching down there. And
You know
I'm
what?
just like, in 1986, the Voting Rights Act was whatever.
I want to throw my hat in this ring. I'll do that too.
Okay, great.
Beautiful.
Hit us up, supercast.com/sagebased and see our voting rights PSA porn.
That's it. Get the poll going.
Ty, what's your opinion about advice?
Oh, in what way? In giving it,
Just
getting it.
getting it. Do you feel like you're a good advice giver? Do you give good advice?
I love advice, and I don't know if I give good advice, but I will give it anyway. And yeah.
Do you freely give it, or do you wait for somebody to ask? Like,
Ask.
Yeah.
Ask. Yeah. No, that's psycho to me to be like, by the way.
Well,
yeah.
we are famously a very psycho podcast, and we just give it whether people want it or not.
It's different when there's ring lights. That's all I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a couple. Shout out to our producer John. John is
Delviscio.
John Delviscio, our producer has been flagged on Instagram. You heard it here. He's making such controversial content.
He's
that
making
it's-
his
Whoa.
shit's fucked up and sick and twisted.
He's so fucked up on Instagram that they had to put a flag on his ass. And now, when you try to follow John, they're gonna say, "Are you sure?"
He makes 2 girls 1 cup look like fucking Disneyland.
Wow. I've still never seen Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh, you
I
gotta.
I haven't.
I
and
watch
I'm-
it every day.
But I'm kind of proud. I'm proud that I haven't. I'm gonna hold on.
I honestly, isn't it just two girls kind of shitting in a cup?
no, it goes further.
Oh, I don't want to know.
You don't.
I don't want to know anymore. Okay, so here's what I wanted to say about John. John, do you have a name for the sketches that you're doing?
I've been referring to them as the Best Buy guys.
Best Buy guys.
Nice.
Okay, and maybe you've
Hell yeah.
seen this on the socials. I think it's like they're just kind of getting their footing in the content game.
Semi-erect.
What it's giving is early 2000s webisodes.
Yeah.
And like online sketch comedy, which is
Which we need.
I
Which we
did
want.
it. I did so much fucking web series sketch
Oh, yeah.
comedy, so
Oh,
much
yeah.
fucking online sketch comedy in my early comedy days, and I fucking love that shit. And it's basically just two sort of characters doing like vaping and eating a shit ton of fast food on their lunch breaks.
I love it.
From Best Buy.
I'm stoked.
And it is
It
funny.
is-
They're just like two scumlords
actually
just like being
also-
like talking about the most ridiculous, stupid bullshit. I love it.
It's so nostalgic too, in a way, because I'm
It
like,
is.
in a way, I'm like, I kind of miss being like a piece of shit
know.
on my lunch break,
like taking
kind of-
way too long on your lunch break,
Yeah.
but not giving a shit if your manager's like, "Where were
Exactly.
you guys?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck.
Is that your manager?
These
Where were you guys?" Because the manager's always like an even bigger douchebag than you are. Where were you, Jana?
these fictional characters are like living the dream in a way, and I'm
They
like,
are
fuck.
actually living sort of the sort of like the neocon best life at Best Buy.
Bless.
Wait,
Bless.
neoconservative?
Yeah, or neo-lib, I guess is the better.
I just wasn't sure what neocon was.
Yeah, I still don't really know what any of those words are.
Neo means is from Matrix.
That I do know. I know the Matrix
you
starts
fucking
with-
himbos. Okay, let's watch some
Jana,
advice that
What's been showing up in your algorithm?
Thank you for the very kind words. That means a lot.
You're welcome, John.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We
John
like
forgot
to,
the mics, so we.
That
had
was
to
my
start-
first.
Sean,
That was
we
my
had
first
to start a
impression of
little bit
John.
late today.
I was like, "Wow, an unprofessional man." Okay, cool.
He had to drive. He had to go 80 on the 405 back to Hollywood.
Back to Orange County.
Yeah, John lives in Vista Del Mar and was like, "It'll take me 10 minutes, I swear." He also calls Celsius breakfast soda.
Which is
Oh.
That's the kind of winter we're
So
working
good.
with.
Punk rock.
yeah. We're actually
big-
gonna need you to share your location with us. sometime.
Yeah, we were like, where is John right now?
He's underneath us.
Okay, here we go. Here is what I'm gonna say. Here's the thing that we're gonna watch.
I'm so excited.
Best piece of advice you've ever received?
It has to do with dealing with anxiety and uncertainty. In 2011, my mom was in the hospital for a month and things looked really bad. Every night the doctors told us she wasn't going to make it. Every morning she was just barely hanging on. So I was just riddled with anxiety and anticipatory grief. But I had a family friend come keep me company in the hospital one day. His name was Bill, and Bill is an oncologist, so a lot of experience dealing with death and loss. And I was telling him, "Bill, I don't know what I'm going to do if my mom dies. You know, I was still young. I still depended on her. I didn't know how I was going to handle it emotionally. I didn't know how I was going to handle it logistically. I was starting to spin." And he said, "Emily, the version of you that will handle that terrible thing if and when it happens will be born into existence in that moment. And that version of you will have more life experience and more context and more ability to handle that thing than you do now. It makes sense that you don't know what you would do if your mom dies because the version of you that will figure it out doesn't exist yet. You have to trust your future self to handle future problems." So that idea,
Damn.
trust your future
Wow.
self to
Damn.
handle future problems.
Come on the pod drop like that.
The fuck is that? Theo Vaughn?
Trust your future self to handle future problems.
Yeah, that was a lot of exposition for that one sentence. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we
I'm
needed
sorry.
to know
I was
that her
far
mom
away.
was
What was
dying.
the video below?
It was a meme video of the
Oh.
guy from Fast and the Furious, I think, where he's going.
We're that fried.
Oh,
We're that
okay.
fried.
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
a meme
yeah.
flash in front of us
We
every
had
3
a
seconds.
meme within an actual kind of a meme.
My God.
An advice meme.
That's interesting.
We are in the rabbit hole of doom. that's the kind of shit that's on my algorithm is how to deal with anxiety. You have to. I guess you just have to trust that your future self will know how to deal with it.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
How do you guys feel about that?
That's kind of what you hear from day one, but just kind of said into a microphone.
Well, here's a question, Brian. Now that you've been to Montreal,
Right.
Now that you've spent a month in Montreal,
Yeah.
in Quebec,
Right.
before you went, you didn't know. How were you going to handle it? How are you
Right.
going to handle covering set on ghosts for a month, living in a foreign city where they kind of speak the language, but they kind of speak French?
Yeah.
And did your self get reborn to know what to do?
Honestly, yeah. I think I came out a different person.
Okay.
Listen, if you're in a new place, I love to just be like, okay, it's time for me to just like wrap myself in the culture of where I am. So
Were you
I
sort
started
of like wearing a beret and eating crepes and shit?
I was cycling a lot. I did the
Like, sorry, it's not Crazy Beret. If you're in Quebec, you're chain smoking. You're eating smoke meat.
I was smoking.
Yeah.
I was literally smoking a lot on my balcony.
Smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
bicycling around. I was kind of just like listening to French pop.
Did you get any French STDs?
No, shout out Doxypep. It's kind of
Nice.
this thing you take after an encounter, and
Uh-huh.
it's like 80% effective against most STIs.
Holy
God,
shit!
wait, how does it work? Like, is it like a
It's
pill?
a pill.
It's a pill.
Features
What if
now.
it were a cream?
You have to cover every inch of your body.
I covered
Every
my face
inch.
is white from cream. They're like, why do you have cream?
Then you have
on
to
your
stand under the
face?"
moon for like 30 minutes, really soak it
Your
in.
date leaves and you're just like
Yeah, yeah.
squirt the doxy prep all over your fucking crotch.
Yeah, and then you just kind of like it feels like camp in a way. I feel like when you're gone for work for something, it feels like
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
And when you come back home from camp, you are a different person because you are like, I just fucking had a month-long sleepover.
Beautiful. I love that.
Learned a lot.
I had that in Fargo, North Dakota,
Oh,
but it was only for 3 days.
yeah.
An actual
but I
camp?
can't- No. Just being away somewhere else, being
Oh.
engrossing yourself in another culture.
Why'd you go to Fargo?
They had a very tiny queer film festival there.
Oh, cool.
And it was rad as hell because it's like small as, small town.
Any other natives?
No.
That's wild for Fargo. For
right.
North
Yeah.
Dakota.
Right?
What is it? White?
What's it? What?
What is
Yes.
it? White?
Yes.
Yes, very white. It's very, 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 very white. I did hang out with a native friend though when I was there, but that was about it, and that was my summer camp story. But it was like,
Tayaron Saran.
wow, yeah. Every time something else, please.
Salon.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I like that. Yeah, I love that you're in Montreal too, because I grew up near Montreal, and it's. I love hearing outside perspectives of Montreal because I feel like we're a bit of an outsider now when I go there.
I do think I was there. I think you need the max amount of time anybody should be there is 2 weeks. I think
agree.
after that you are like, oh, this is a pretty small town, and you're kind of like over it.
Fully that. And also Montreal is very like, I love when people are like, I love it. And I was like, but when did you go? And they're like, oh, I went in like July. I was like, of course you loved it. You went July. Like you're not there in
Yeah.
February. My God. It's very like a disaster movie kind of energy.
Oh, I was there in February for 3 weeks.
So you know.
and I thought that one changed me, but in a bad way.
Yes.
I came out a worse person.
Really?
I was like, it was like my nom in a way.
It was his
Oh my
nom.
God.
Yeah.
I did in my
Something happened in here.
that was me and my Doc Martens trying to not slip on the sidewalk. I forgot that it's so much further north than New York.
Yes.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it'll be like New York winter. No, it's worse.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
February in New York is pretty wintry as well, but
Yeah.
but even northern is yikes.
It's vile. It's that northern wind that just comes down and just like there's
Yeah.
something spooky about it. It's so much darker. It's so much colder.
I think I would have liked it if I just knew what I was in for.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid. You just need a big old jacket.
I know.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Ty, is there any situation that stupid advice may have? Is there a situation that you've been in lately that you've been like, I don't know how I'm going to handle this, but here I am handling it.
Oh, first of all, that clip, I hate how much exposition it took to get to that one sentence.
Yeah.
Pass.
Sure.
But
That's why it was on my algorithm and not yours.
Yeah. I've sort of stopped concerning myself with the future right now. And I'm sort of like, I'm just going to get to dinner. And that's sort of like my
That's a good way to deal with anxiety, really.
Truly.
Because I heard that anxiety is sort of like anxiety is too much living in the future.
Yes.
And depression is too much living in the past.
Hell yeah. I've taken care of my mental
Sage
health.
is
Yeah.
fuck right there. I just scared my cat.
Oh, you did.
Sorry,
Shush. Now, I took care of my mental health this year a little bit more than I was planning to because I really needed to. And I've just been holding on to that whole, like, I can't control tomorrow. Who cares? Unless, like, who cares about tomorrow? All I want right now is that iced coffee in front of me. And that's as much as I can control right now.
Yeah.
And that's it.
How have you been managing it? What have you been doing?
Yeah, so I do therapy twice a week with my therapist. Shout out to my therapist.
Twice a week?
Not twice a week, sorry. Every 2 weeks. That's
every other week.
That's my
Bi-weekly.
brain not working.
I've done twice a week. I have.
It's there.
I've gone through phases where I was like, I gotta double up this.
You
week.
gotta. You
Twice
gotta.
a day.
Twice a day? Oh my God. There's some people that need twice a day.
But and you know how long it took to finally find the right therapist? Like, it wasn't until I had a good therapist that I actually like vibed with that I was like, oh, this is how this is supposed to work.
Yeah.
So yeah, therapy, psychiatrist now as well, and I'm also on medicated. So
You're
taking
on
medication.
medicated.
I'm on medication now.
Oh, you are
you're
medicated.
on
yeah,
medicated.
I'm really good with words.
You're
I'm really
on.
good with
What
words.
are you
You're on Medicaid.
on? I'm on Paxil, 10 mgs.
Got it. My Lexi's at night. I just do 5s, and I'm on Adderall during my days, and like, and I realized how much of my anxiety was stemming from my ADHD.
Oh God, yeah.
And it's night and day after like therapy mixed with medication. I was like, the first time I started taking it again, I was so mad. Because I was like, oh, this is how everyone else is just fucking walking around.
I know.
How dare you?
Can I
How
hold
dare
2 of
you?
those Adderall pills?
For a price.
For a price, $20
Lose
each.
my prescription.
We're
No.
just gonna fucking like start a drug trade.
For free.
do it.
Let me get 2 and you get 1 month free on what is it? Super /
sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com.
Is where you can get your drugs from us.
But when I offer them to you, you have to come over, and it's kind of like a giant, like I put them all in the middle of a hungry hippos.
Okay.
And it's how much you can collect in like a 30-second span, and that's what
Oh,
you can get.
I'm so good at Hungry
Yeah.
Hippo. I recently gave some Xanax to my friend who's a single mom of 3, and
Respect.
she was, shout out abs. She's been going through a lot. And within last year lost her husband, and so she's like been struggies, and I fucking like, to me, I was like, I want to help you, so I want to like move in with her, like that's how much I want to be there for her. I'm like, how can I be a part of your life in a way that is helpful? I will simply keep my mouth shut and just like help you raise your kids. Like that's how bad I feel about like, and she's holding it together just fine. She's a fucking amazing person, but I was like, there's nothing I can do for you right now, but here you go.
That's a lot.
Gave her a pack of low-dose weed joints and some Xanax, and I said, my girl, I want you to keep your soul healthy. For your
Hell
kids.
yeah.
So sometimes you do got to sort of just take some drugs, and that
Distribute
like
them.
softens the edges a little bit.
Exactly.
That's community.
That's community showing up. Bri, I have a question about.
My nipples? No.
Yes.
Oh.
I do have a question about your nipples, but I think we should save it
Okay.
for our special episode.
Okay.
If you
Ooh.
want to subscribe and hear about Brian's nipples,
Teaser.
you got to
Supercast
become. You got to.
/ sage
sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com.
And if you want to, hear about Brian's nipples, then you got to become a
be
wise
talking about
ass
'em.
for $5 a month. Okay, you said something, and now I'm forgetting what I wanted to I had a question that was related to that
Medication.
Adderall.
for Brian, but now I can't remember.
Um,
It's okay. We'll move
Therapy.
on. Oh yes, therapy.
Oh shit.
Did you stop? You saw your therapist a few times before you went to Montreal, and are you going back?
I'm going back Tuesday.
Woo! Wait, I do mine on Tuesday.
What time?
I'm usually an 10 a.m. girly.
Oh, I'm later.
I guess we're not. Well, they can't take care of all of us, you know?
Brian has a thing that is called employment, and I don't know
That's
really how
Spanish?
it works.
Yeah, and I'm not
much
familiar with that.
these days. But yeah, it's kind of hard to work with his schedule because he has a job, as they say in the biz.
I just
right
tell people
now.
I'm retired. I retired.
I want to be retired, and I need more money so that I can save up for my early retirement.
Hell yeah.
Make me rich, world.
Money, please.
Give me monies. That's great, Bri.
Thank you.
How are you enjoying it?
I don't know. It's been so long, actually, since I went.
Yeah,
I think I only did 3, and then I had to
Yeah.
stop. But I do think I am learning stuff.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
There's a theme.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you don't want to share the theme?
Not really.
Okay.
Respect.
I think it needs to be a little bit
Teased.
teased. I need to be drawn out.
Yeah.
The thread is just getting pulled.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
I'm kind of like,
Can I guess what the theme is?
maybe.
Okay, here's my first guess, and I'll only do one guess per episode. Is the theme sex addiction?
No.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Is that what you
Well,
see
we're
for
not
me?
interested anymore. I'm sorry.
that was
let's
my
wrap
one
it
guess
up.
for this episode, but there
Yeah.
will be more
Should
guesses.
I bring that up? We actually haven't talked about sex, really.
Sex
Yeah.
addiction?
With the therapist?
In my therapy, yeah.
Yes.
Should I bring it up and be like,
Men, you should be talking about sex with your therapist. Women do it. Women do it all the time. Women talk about sex with each other as well. So, men, if you are not, and I'm saying this to all the men in the room, you should be talking about sex with your friends and with your therapists. Thank you. Rant over.
I'm open to it, and I'm sure I will get to it. It just like hasn't come up yet.
Here's how I feel about sex and therapy. You should be asking your therapist questions that you have concerns about in your own life. And you can bring it up with your therapist by saying, "Can I talk about something? Can I ask you a question?"
Yeah.
I've asked my therapist a lot, "Is this normal?" And of course the answer is always like, "What is normal?" You know? But
Right.
but the deeper question is, why are you bringing it up? Why
Yeah.
is it coming up?
Yeah.
And so I do think that like if you have questions that that you are inquiring of yourself, then that's a great thing to talk about with a therapist.
Interesting. Okay.
And you get used to talking about it with a therapist so that you can talk about it with potential partners. Because talking about sex with your partners is, I don't know. I feel like even with long-term relationships, talking about sex with partners is fucking hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you agree, Ty?
Oh,
You're
I
married.
fully agree. Yeah. No, and I don't talk to my therapist about sex. Should I be?
Yes!
Do you talk to your partner about sex?
I talk to no one about sex.
You don't talk to Dom about sex?
No, I usually just go to like Newgrounds chat rooms and just like having a random name, you know, be like, is this normal? Is anyone else having a good time?
I'm going to reddit.com.
Yeah.
/ gay sex.
Yeah. There's a gay sex subreddit?
I'm sure.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I run it. I manage it.
Yeah.
I run it. I heard recently that Reddit is like the best, most amazing social media site.
Reddit is the best.
Yeah.
I live on Reddit.
It really is.
I
Yeah.
love Reddit. And I'm not, I also part of this year was getting off social media for a little while. So like
Oh.
I took a long break from social media, everything, deleted it from my phone entirely, stepped back into the world a little bit, and it helped. And now I'm dipping my toes back in.
Yeah.
But Reddit I'm ride or die for Reddit. Because they're psychopaths, and it reminds me of middle school in some weird way. That's like people are just like brutally honest
Yeah.
about things,
Yeah.
and I love Reddit.
You know, what I think, I didn't read any of the articles about this, but to me, I feel like the reason that Reddit is so fucking awesome
for the
versus
people.
TikTok is because it's not as algorithmic
Yeah.
in its nature. You're sort of seeking out what you want instead of what the internet thinks you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
like the internet from like 15 years ago.
Right,
And,
right,
and
right.
it's nice.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no images, right?
There's images, yeah, but it depends on like what subreddit you're on. So it's like
Brian,
yeah.
there's why are you so concerned with Reddit images?
you run the gay sex Reddit.
You
should
can't
know these things.
You can't just read a little bit.
No, I love Reddit.
I just wish it were.
You said that so
Like
scared.
TikTok.
You said that so scared. You're in a literal corner, cowering, saying I love Reddit.
I love Reddit.
To camera 1, camera 2, camera 3.
No, I love Reddit.
I love Reddit.
Brian loves Reddit.
Yeah, I just feel like the algorithms have become so powerful.
Yeah.
That and now like AI is being developed based on our algorithms. It's just like the shit that we are fed from social media is corrupting our goddamn brains.
It's wild.
100%.
Wild. Hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass. So now I'm like, but I'm also like, I want a career in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So you have to be online. Had an audition a couple weeks ago that was like, you got the comedy. You understood the comedy we're trying to do so well. We love your face, love your look. You just don't have enough followers. So they gave it to the person who has more followers.
Jabuki.
Yeah. No. It was a commercial gig. But yeah,
Jesus.
Followers for a commercial gig?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. That's what I was like, okay, fine. You want me to play this game? I'll play this game. So I downloaded TikTok. I made a TikTok account. I still don't really get it.
You know what though?
What's your TikTok account? Let the people know.
Oh my, what is it? Hold on. It's probably Tai_Leclaire. Probably. Let me download TikTok
It's
real fast on my phone.
MAGA.
Yeah, MAGA6969. Yeah. I can't wait to vote for Trump again.
Here's can I give you a piece of unsolicited advice?
Let's hear it.
Though I know that they're going to tell us actors, you need to have more followers to get a job. That's fucking bullshit.
It's so insane.
It's fucking bullshit. First of all, only certain kinds of companies are into that, and if you need if you are right in every other way but you don't have followers, fuck you, company. Fuck
Thank you.
For fucking
Thank you.
like, how dare you? That is such a whack fucking like rubric to hire somebody.
It also
on.
feels so temporary.
It is.
It's
and,
like-
and that's
like-
what commercials are. They're
Yeah.
very temporary. There's a
Yeah.
small amount of money. They're not even like, you don't even get paid for ads like you used to. Now you get like, it's a fucking ripoff. And so I encourage us all, actors, if you're out here looking for gigs and somebody says, we love you so much, but you don't have enough Instagram followers or whatever. I don't fucking know. It's bullshit. Fuck you.
Thank you.
I'm kind of a bitch lately, guys.
I
I want to be.
I'm
trying.
entering my Mean Girl era a little bit, and I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I think it's like the living in the present more has been a little bit more like, well, fuck everything else, and like leaning into that. It feels kind of powerful, and I'm like, am I a white man?
I think
We should be acting like we are.
Yeah,
I think anger is important. We should be angry.
you are.
It's
angry.
okay to be angry.
You're the angriest person I know.
Ryan,
When was the last time I was angry?
Other
It
than
was
30 minutes
yesterday.
ago. Okay.
you were angry?
I was angry yesterday. I had to take my car to the dealership to get like the little like service thing, you know?
A little serve. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like
it's
2 to
a
3
service.
hours. Yeah.
Not a little service thing. It's called a service.
I don't know if there's a word for it or not.
You're trying to just be
tuna?
like, he's trying to show off that he has a car. Yeah.
A little service thing.
They were like, okay, 2 to 3 hours. I'm like, okay, sure. It's like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it ready yet? And they're like, we need to check. And they're like, it's going to be 10 more minutes. And I was like, I'm angry.
You just rolled your eyes. All you did was roll your eyes.
I didn't say I was angry, but I was so angry.
What happens when you're angry?
You don't like it when I'm angry.
He transforms.
Okay. You become like a weird little troll man. Like, you don't like it when I'm angry.
No, when I get angry, I do this thing where I like it goes inward. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah, you sort of bottle it up.
I bottle it up
Ooh, like a perfume?
like a perfume.
Stunning.
You bottle it up.
I
and then
bottle it
you
up
sort
and I
of, like-
save it for that next sexual encounter.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say you bottle it up and then you have sex with 5 men the next day. And you're like, oh God, now I feel normal.
Power.
Damn.
Power. Just ready to filth. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
And that's on Brian's sex addiction.
that's on
Wow. I think Jana wants to talk about Brian's sex addiction.
I've been diagnosing him with the sex addiction for years now.
Dr. Schmieding. Yeah.
Paging Dr. Schmieding. Dr. Schmieding. Tai, we are going to listen to a caller
do
who
it.
needs advice from us.
Hi. So I am looking for some advice regarding. Sorry, I'm a little livid, but looking for some advice. I'm Navajo, and
Cut that out.
No.
Is this
I guess I'm just wondering what would your advice be for family members that are just kind of like mean, straight up mean, and it's mostly like I don't know if it's like something I need to fully just cut them off. Like, I'm still friends with them on Facebook. That's the thing. Like, I don't see this person. I haven't seen this person for a long time. I rarely talk to them, but like, I'm still friends with them on Facebook, and I just unfollowed them today. But I guess I'm wondering, like I don't know. I'm just bummed out too. Like, I just wish wasn't like that. Just wish their family wasn't so like hateful. And it's not like in general, but it's just like they're like same thing. Like, they say cryptic things, but it's kind of like could be misconstrued to be about like myself or my parents or something like that. And it's my cousin. So I don't know. I guess I just would love some advice on like how do you deal with the haters in your family, especially if they like have that. You know, we have the online platform available to communities, and just I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about that. And but I just asked for your advice. All right, thank you so much. Love the show. Thank you. Bye.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is the Yazzie family we're talking about. I can smell that immediately.
For any non-natives / non-Navajos, the Yazzie last name is like the Smith of white people.
Yeah, it's like every 5th Navajo is named Yazzie.
It's incredible. It's what a powerhouse name.
I know.
Yeah.
Yazzie, Jazzy. Okay.
Mean family members.
Mean family members, or I'm going to say hatery family members
Yeah.
/ for any non-natives, I'm going to loop in like white supremacist family members.
Whoa,
like,
that's who you. That's,
Yeah.
Is that what you think? She
no,
meant
I don't
by-
think that's what she is talking about. She's talking about mean.
just like mean,
A
like,
mean
like
cousin.
wedgies, like.
No, like
I wish. Just
yeah,
wedgie.
I
Yeah.
wish it were
wish
like,
it was that simple.
like giving people swirlies
Mental
at school.
wedgies.
But yeah, like online wedgies, or like just like
Oh, you think so?
yeah. It sounds like she's saying that they like cryptically talk shit online on like Facebook about
That's-
her own family.
Yeah.
Whoa,
And
but
that
they're
is-
in the family. It's her cousin.
Yes.
Damn.
I have heard of a lot of Native people who have this problem because so many of our communities exist on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
And but
why I
I
love-
also think that like Facebook specifically is sort of like the bullying
It is.
app, and I got off Facebook years ago for this reason
Yeah.
because I have a certain side of my family, the white side, that are like, there's some like really intense Christianity and sort of like some anti-native rhetoric was flying around, and I just started hearing political opinions from family members that I'm like, I could have cared less. I couldn't care fucking less about what you think about.
Yeah.
And knowing that how you vote and knowing how you feel about like people in your own family and like people that also are represented in your own family, like you can fuck right off. And I simply am like, I'm the block and forget.
Truly. I got off Facebook, like 2017, 2016. And everyone I know back home, all my family, I have a huge family, and are all still on it. And every time they're like, this person said this, I'm always like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. So get off Facebook, I think, is number one. And I think like straight up advice, like those people aren't going to change. They're going to they're going to keep saying that shit. And know that you're better than them. And that's it.
Yeah, maybe even just block them.
Yeah, block.
Yeah, block.
Because I think that there is some use. I always say, like, you know, if I lived on the res, or if I came from a res, I would keep in touch. And when I was on Facebook, like, I followed my tribal community, and like, because it's not just like inter-family drama that happens on these Facebook groups, but it's also like community announcements and important information or whatever. Like, it's how legit it's like. The
it's
way
like
that the
school
community,
bus, literal updates.
we're having a snow day kind of vibes. But then there's also like, did you hear that this bitch like stole my beadwork or whatever, my designs and like that kind of shit, you know? So I do think it's more of like a block situation.
Yeah, the cryptic part is kind of crazy though. I'm like, what is it like death threats?
No, cryptic, it means just, I'm not like directly saying like, my cousin is a fucking bitch. It's being like,
this bitch
you know,
is a
when
bitch?
you have people in this is me being
Let's hear it.
the mean cousin on Facebook. Here's my post. Sometimes you have an aunt and uncle that are just so basic. They like only eat processed foods and like aren't like, when is somebody in this community going to start a community garden? And it's not going to be me, but somebody else better do it. Also, like, these people still celebrate Christmas. What a bunch of fucking colonizers. Like, that's me. Okay, that's my impression of the mean cousin.
Gotcha.
I'm being cryptic in not saying who it is or
okay.
exactly what is going on.
Okay.
I'm just sort of skating around it, and I'm saying like, these people are such a pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about.
You could just say my name.
Yeah, just say who you're fucking talking about.
Right. Okay.
And you're saying it publicly instead of just being like, hey, I think it's shitty that you guys celebrate Christmas. Because if you said that to somebody's face, you'd really be a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's I think that like when you have like kind of just like a shitty relative that online, everybody else also hates them too, right?
I think they kind of sort of develop a reputation for just kind of being a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, how about you just get your family members to be like, hey, this person sucks. Let's fucking
ice them out.
Yeah, let's at the next birthday.
We exile them.
We
shoot them.
We fucking
we shoot them.
We fucking get.
Oh, we're not doing that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
We get a bunch of pies. We throw them at them.
Okay. What kind of pies are we talking?
Whipped cream pies. I always want to throw a whipped cream pie at somebody's face, but more than anything, I want one to be thrown at my face gently so I can eat all the whipped cream and the pie crust.
I'm gonna do that to you one day when you're like at the parking lot at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I'll be like, here it comes!
I don't know. I think that like everybody has somebody mean in their family in a way. And that's kind of like almost like part of life in a way. Yeah. And it's just like the part that you can't control anything other than what you do. And it's like you kind of just have to figure out what works best for you. Yeah. In a way that like is healthy and that I feel like operates on like what you want to do. Not you're going from you're doing what is it? You're not reacting, you're acting or whatever.
You're preventing?
No.
Oh.
He's reading notes on his hands. He's planned something.
So, Brian likes to every episode drop a very sage kind of some of this sagiest,
Yeah.
like idioms.
Yeah. This isn't one of those times.
Yeah, this isn't one of those times, but you're getting there. It's close.
It's close.
I can feel it.
I got you though. I got you.
Yeah, come with that. Drop that wisdom, bro. I was just having a conversation the other night with Steve about
Shout out Steve,
my boy. We were talking about fights, like internet fights and like trolling and stuff, and it's like such a normal part of our culture now. Like people just, I've been trolling Christy Noam real bad on the internet.
Is it trolling?
It's trolling and threatening. So I think what I was saying is I was a teacher when I was a teacher in New York. It was sort of like Facebook days into Instagram, Snapchat. And I think that it was so interesting to see how the difference between pre-Facebook, how fights would erupt on on campus, in our school, and you would see sort of like the rumblings, the gossip, and you could see it. You could actually see it happening, and you could hear about it. Teachers would hear about it, and so you could prevent the fight. You could intervene before it became an actual physical fight. But since the advent of like social media, now it would be somebody posts something on Facebook out of school on a forum that teachers aren't a part of, and people glom onto it and start bullying, so that what they're bringing to school the next day is a terrified person or somebody who has been wildly bullied online and feels like shit or is scared to come to school. Or is fucking pissed because they got bullied. You know, they got like the pylon on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it would baffle us as teachers, because we would be like, wait, what? What the fuck? You guys were like best friends yesterday, and now today you hate each other, and you're gonna actually like it's gonna come to blows at some point during the school day, and we have no way of it like intercepting and like intervening and creating a situation that is important for young people and adults to know, which is conflict resolution. Like
De-escalation.
De-escalation, also being able to come together in person and talk it out.
Yeah.
Which is the thing that solved it every single time. The only thing that ever solved fights was sitting down and talking about it and being like, here's your point of view, here's your point of view. Can we agree to like not have a fucking fight about it?
Yeah.
But I think it's like this really annoying form of cowardice that we are practicing on like in our lives at all times. Like, yeah, I just think like online shit talk is like such a fucking shitty way to like engage in being mean.
It's just such a waste of my time.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Will I do what it's called for? Absolutely. But no.
Christy Noam, watch your back, bitch.
Christy Noam.
Yeah,
That's
I've been
beautiful.
doing a lot of online.
I love this wisdom with the largest straw I've ever seen. Pure glass. It's stunning.
Is that glass straw?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Money bags.
Only the glassiest for me.
Ooh.
I think you need to block them. I think
Block
they're
'em.
craving
Block 'em.
attention, just don't give it to them.
Exactly.
100. That's
Yes.
the best. That was the sage
We're
shit.
back.
We're back.
They're craving attention. Don't give it to
Supercast.
them.
sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com.
Honey, you got the website right too. Yeah. Before we are out of time for this episode, but if you want to listen to more of our discussion, Brian's Nipples, and our discussion with Tai, become a wise ass and go to
sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com.
and you can be a wise ass member official, and you can get some extra content. Before we go, Tai,
Jana.
is there anything you want to plug?
Follow me on social media.
Yeah, he needs the followers so he can get
followers.
these acting gigs.
He's trying to get that TurboTax.
That TurboTax ability money. That's what Daddy want. At Tai_Leclaire. You can also Venmo me at Tai-Leclaire. I felt like getting spicy with that username. Yeah, but that's what we're gonna plug right now. Watch King of the Hill on Hulu. It's really great.
Thank you for
Thank you. Wow, Brian.
Wow.
It's one of those things
outro.
where you're like, do I try to keep going, or do I
What's
or
my
do we
role
end it?
as the host of a podcast? Do I read directly from the script? Have I memorized it yet? No, even though we've done over 50 episodes.
You know what would be a cool idea? Weather. You know how like evening news weather.
He's going off.
It's like it's like that, but it's just like native weather.
God, Brian.
And that's it.
Supercast.
Sagebased-wisdom.supercast.com.
Sage-based
wisdom.
wisdom. Why do I say backslash and not slash?
It's that Montreal in you now.
Yeah, it's that French Canades.
It's a Celine Dion.
That is all the time we have today. We hope our wisdom has made your day better, made your life better, but we will not be issuing refunds if it didn't. Oh, God. Brian has to pull up.
Have anyone?
Brian's
or anyone
struggling.
It's actually
needs
illegal
advice,
for Brian to have a podcast.
has a question for us or just wants to chat about something, leave us a message. There's 3 ways to do that, and you can find them in the show notes, and we'll give you our smudgiest, sagiest, sloppiest solicited advice.
Wow.
As always, we'd love you to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and on YouTube. And again, support our work by becoming an official Wise Ass member by going to supercast.com/sagebasedwisdom. You get a lot of extra free comedy and jokes from us. And with our guests, we would love your support.
The R-rated stuff.
Yeah, baby. Nipples. Thank you so much for being here, Ty.
Thank you for having me. Love you both.
Love you.
Toke shout.
Agone.